and we're broadcasting from Children's Hospital, the Aflac Cancer Center and Blood Disorder Service, Children's Health Care of Atlanta, 9th year in a row. 9th year in a row, and we're raising money. Now, I'm going to get into the insensitivity in just a second. Already have the world upset with me and my treatment of statist Senator Ted Kennedy yesterday, so we'll continue with that. But right now, and you might remember, well, gee, the first Care-A-Thon, we talked to this couple. We talked to them last year. It's Clay and Grainne Owen. Did I pronounce your name right, Clay?
You got mine right. You also got my wife's right, which is
Thank you, Neal.
Oh, okay.
Thank
well,
you.
I just want to make sure I got Clay's right. You know, the other one I can handle fine. Now, Clay and Grainne they're really rather amazing. The first year we had a Care-A-Thon, they had a child that was a patient at the Aflac Cancer Center, pediatric,
they had leukemia.
Pediatric leukemia. And their child did not survive. But they dedicated themselves after the death of their child to the Aflac Cancer Center, and they are here every year, trying to help us raise money for these kids. Now, this is a matching hour. Clay and Grainne have put up $20,000, and that means you donate $10, they donate $10. Tell us why you're doing this, and then how. And the type of challenge that you're mounting for our people there.
Well, the money's coming from our charity, which is called Curing Kids Cancer. And we raise money basically through sports teams and from classrooms. Mm-hmm. We ask that sports leagues, instead of buying their coach a gift at the end of the season, that they make a donation in his or her honor. Same with the teacher. Then we send a gift out. The money goes to Children's Health Care of Atlanta if it's made here in Georgia. They still get a great gift. The money goes to a great cause. And we did this, of course, because we did lose Killian 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And he had, I got to tell you, he had fantastic treatment here, but the medicine was just not advanced enough at that time to save him.
Well, let's let Grainne tell the story, Killian's mom, about the process that you guys went through with Killian.
Well, he was 5 when he was diagnosed. He got almost all the way through his treatment. 6 months before he finished, he relapsed. He was a twin, and his twin was a perfect match for a bone marrow transplant. Went through that, and 100 days post-transplant is the magic number. 90 days post-transplant, he relapsed again. And basically we were told to go make memories after that because there was nothing else they could do for him. But we weren't ready to give up, and I did some research and discovered there was a new drug that was being developed, which actually was started here in Atlanta, but the National Cancer Institute had taken it over. And we got special permission from the FDA for Killian to be the first child in the world to try this drug.
Wow.
And it was a totally different type of treatment, a targeted therapy, which is different from regular chemo. It just kills the cancer cells. But the problem is nobody wants to fund the development of these drugs because they don't make a huge amount of money for drug companies, and there just aren't sufficient numbers of children involved for it to be a profitable thing. So basically, Killian tried the drug. He wasn't allowed to have a big enough dose for it to be really effective because he was the first child allowed to try it. But what we discovered was that there were drugs like this in the lab that just needed funding to get them into treatment. And basically we were being told our child could not be saved because of a lack of money. And to me that was just totally unacceptable.
Wow. And that's exactly where the money that your charity raises and the money that we raise for these 2 days, that is precisely where a lot of that money goes.
Absolutely.
To develop these new treatments.
That's exactly what we do with our money. We when we raise money for Children's Health Care of Atlanta through Curing Kids Cancer, it goes strictly to research.
I think it's amazing. You lost one of your children, but you worked so hard to make, to try to save other parents from the agony that you went through. That is That's amazing that you two work so hard to do this.
Well, Neal, I mean, you said you've got a grandchild now. And,
it's kind of a new situation for me now.
It's the worst feeling in the world to sit there and watch your child.
I'm sure it is.
Well, you're honoring his memory very well by holding this charity that you have, because as a parent throughout the year, you know how many teachers' gifts you buy and coaches' gifts you buy. Mm-hmm. There are little trinkets that they probably don't need nor want, and they're just taking up space when this could be saving lives. I mean, You've said it yourself that Killian could be here if the research money had been there to fund it. Yeah, and we want to stop other parents from having to sit there and watch as their child dies like we did. And the amazing thing is that doctors say that we're at the point now with the science that we can find cures for childhood cancer in our lifetime. So we can turn it from a killer disease into a curable one. It is possible.
Well, their charity, folks, is Curing Kids Cancer. And they know that in these youth sports programs, often at the conclusion of a season, you gather money to buy a gift for the coach. I'll tell you what, the coach would much rather have a little certificate or a letter from you saying that in the honor of Coach Sternfalter or whatever, we're donating $100 or $200 to the Aflac Cancer Center. And they're matching those contributions, $20,000 to match those contributions. So
we've got a challenge, actually, Neal, because like last time when we did this, people rang in so fast that we matched in about 10 minutes. So come on, everybody out there.
888-750-2772. And, Neal, we have just launched a new program that we want to tell people about.
Yeah.
It's called Rivalry Night, Rivals Curing Kids Cancer. This is to get high schools who have big rivalry games to get out there and use that rivalry to raise money for childhood cancer. See which side can raise the most money. We've done it with Marist and Pius here in town. Over 2 years, they raised over $12,000. This is easy stuff. Use that rivalry for good, man. Let's get out there.
The rivalries are fun, and a lot more fun if you're using that rivalry to do something good for somebody.
Well, guys, I promise you, I will never buy another coach's gift or teacher's gift. I will honor Killian's memory by donating to the cause. And is there a website folks can go to?
Her husband is a coach, by the way, so she'll never buy her coach.
I'll never buy him another trophy ever.
Well, see, he gets either a T-shirt, a hat, or a whistle as a gift anyway if you donate to us. That's what we do. So, he'll still get a gift. But it's curingkidscancer.org is the website.
And every bit of money that's raised in the state of Georgia goes right here to Children's Health Care of Atlanta.
That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Neal.
That's Clay and Grainne Owen. We're going to take a break. Let's see. We have Chris and Ken and Ed, and they're waiting on the phones. And the number's 404-872-0750. Ken's fed up with our government. What in the world took you so long, Ken? Back in a moment. This is The Boortz Show.
Mix the painful truth with a huge heart and donate along with Neal to the kids at the Aflac Cancer Center. Dial toll-free nationwide at 1-888-750-2772. That's 1-888-750-2772. Or donate through Boortz.com. There's more of the Neal Boortz Show coming up.
Okay, you got the phone numbers. You want to be on the air, 404-872-0750. Hang in.